everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Heaven's Vault. Last episode, we made our way to this moon here, the Sculptor's Moon, where those statues came from. We believe that there were artisans here, but this place looks more like a mine than anything else. We need to find our way across to those other buildings and such, and I think I have an idea of how we're going to do that. So, first things first. Bring the walkway up again, NK. This way we'll be able to get across without jumping. Hold it steady for me, NK.
Once, I'd found a hangar underground on Elbereth.
I hope these things were soundly built. NK! I hear you. Scaffolding. If this was a place for carving sculptures, perhaps the statues were set into the frames while their sculptors worked on them? Lower the walkway again, NK. Just don't look down, Aaliyah. This isn't Elbereth. There's no tent canvas to catch you down there. Perfect. Aaliyah, come back.
A narrow shelf of rock jutting from the chasm wall.
Looks like another control room here to the right. We'll check
Grey
the
buildings
first.
watched me with empty eyes.
Nothing under those rocks. Cloth. Beds. There must have been whole families down here. Let's take a look in these other rooms. Can't see in that one. There's a path back there. We'll investigate shortly. Nothing in this one. Or in that one. Let's see if we can bring NK over. These panels seem different. They've been sliced open, like someone wanted to get at the wiring. More scratched symbols. This is the end of a longer line of text. White? The hell do you mean white? This doesn't feel right. Death has not. I think has not must be right. Let's see. Person, light. Death has not forget? Maybe? Does death has not forget work? Let's see. If I get my hand in under here... Got it. So that goes up to there. And if I twist here... I think that's going to... hold. But that's not good for us right now. Let's disconnect this wiring. about this other one? Ah, there we go. We can get NK over here now. On my way. That should hold. I will be with you shortly. Okay then. Please do not go off exploring again. You've made it across. The walkways are most stable, impressively engineered. I still believe we should hop her back, however. Well, let's keep looking here. Does appear to be a crack in the stone. I will wait here. It's a grave marker. What is this place? A stone shrine, like the ones in the Emperor's graveyard. A grave, or a grave marker anyway. This is a memorial to those that died. Hundreds of people. Symbols precisely cut into the stone. Such delicate work. We remember... I want to say this is those. Not you. We remember those... Who? I want to say that's who. We remember those who are gone. It makes sense. We remember those who are gone. This is a memorial. There's no reason to build bricks in here, to hold a wall over rock, but each brick is carved. Names, marked in the Elberethian way. Hundreds of names. Count them. There must be 200 to 300 of them. The ones lower down are older. 316. 316. You can see them from out there. Your understanding of my vision is incorrect, Aaliyah. 316. Interesting that that is known. What is this place? Does that mean 316 people died here? Doing what? Oh, it's good to be out of there. Aaliyah! I think I know how I can get through. Stay by this panel, NK. Don't follow me. Aaliyah, I do not approve. I don't care about your approval, NK. There's no other way I'll get across this chasm, and you know it. It's perfectly safe. Probably. NK, raise this walkway for me. There does appear to be something here. Don't break the control panel, NK. And you watch your step. There are holes.
Deep pits had been cut down into the rock, while overhead, a natural opening yawned into space.
Interesting. Some kind of mine. Scattered rocks. Fallen through the hole in the roof, I suppose. They're only right here, which is strange. Ah, I see now. These rocks are laid out as glyphs. Something us. I've got one of these words into my note, but I can take a stab at what's left. Heal, save, forgotten, illuminate. Save us? This is the same as give, except it has life at the end. Give life us? Save us? Save us. That will do for now. The people who worked here, they were trapped. Did the robots leave them down there? What about their precious ethical cores? See if we can find anything else here. This is very strange. It's pits in the rock. It seems to go on forever. It doesn't, of course, but still, I wouldn't want to fall in. Let's see how deep you go. Still falling. The loneliest clink echoed back up the shaft. That's a long way down. Deeper than any statue could need. So ladder going down. Let's avoid that for now. It said there was something inscribed on the edge, but now I don't see it. Here. There's something carved inside the edge. This is broken off. I see the word time there. Bring in... Maybe that's not bring. It's not! Something in time. Strong in time, strike here, believe? Give? And that's kinda soldier, but not. Strike in time? Strike in time. That's a strange motto for a sculptor. There's a ladder going down. Aaliyah, I can see you. Please desist. Why would sculptors climb down into a pit? Is this place converted into something else? It's a metal pot embossed with a depiction of a sun. I think it dates from the earliest days of the nebula. And there's an inscription. This is one end of a fractured fragment of text. Down with... No, not with. I don't think so. Drown your... I'm sure my translation for drown is right now. Drown your... Not person light. Drown your sorrows? Does drown your sorrows work? This comes from the same source as the hammer, and the heavily scratched oil burner I found here earlier, I think. People must have traveled to both these two locations. This will make the unknown, extremely ancient site easier to locate. Doesn't look like there's anything else back here. That ladder looks all broken. Aaliyah, please do not climb down the ladder. I implore you. Maybe there was a ladder here. There isn't now. Same with this one. I have a guess. Based on what I'm seeing here, this isn't a place for sculptors, or if they were worked to the bone. I think they were slaves. I go by the waters. Well, let's see what's down here. Tunnels. Can you hear me, NK? I don't want to be down here. I suppose not. Blocked with a rockfall. This place isn't safe. Wait. I don't feel... The air down here must be poor or poisoned. If there's anything here, I should find it quickly. An old basket. For hosting things up. Bless the wind.
My lungs were burning.
Empty. Oh no, wait. Under the grit. A scrap of sailcloth. It looks like it dates from ancient times. There's some ancient here, but I shouldn't try to read it now. This comes from the same place as the pot and the hammer, I think. This should make the site easier to locate. My chest tightened. Light! Around this corner. Waters above. Bless the waters. What are you? Is that an eye? But only one eye. This must be a god. But why are you the wrong way up? What was that? A flash of light. The stonework is crude, but then again done almost in darkness. Again, just as I spoke. Faceted glass. The eye isn't part of the carving at all. It's behind what was carved. But I can't hear a generator, and it couldn't be running after all this time. I wonder what's back here. Eagles, claws, symbols carved inside the glass. I should start standing on my head. What do you not give? Want? What do you want? Are you asking me something? Am I talking to a god? What is this thing? The symbols have changed. This one is a phrase run together. I see vault in there. I am Vault God? I think Vault must be right. I am the Vault God. By the wind. Is it answering my questions? What vault? Something different again. This is two words, not one. But where does one word end and the next start? I think he says Heaven's Vault. Another long one, but I think it must say Heavens. The Heavens Vault. By all the waters. What happened to the people here? This one is several words. I see leave. I'll have to Save the rest of this for later. Must be some kind of machine behind the wall. Did the miners find it, I wonder? And if they did, how long has it been buried? Oh, Jesus. There's a few words in this one. Never... That, I think. I see was. I see wind. I see nebula at the end here. In, maybe? No, that can't be right. I see all, but that doesn't seem like the right word. I'll throw these in here. Maybe that's not wind. Now, Aaliyah, you go now. Unfortunately, we didn't get an answer to that. Or if we did, we can't read it. We need more words. Where is that robot when I need it? Well then, it's not so high. Climb, curse you. Just climb. I can't. I can't do it. It's too far. I'm trapped. How do I get myself into these messes? Although, I suppose I won't do anymore.
My head was spinning.
The air here is too thin. I have to get out of here soon. I can't breathe. Did you hear me? Can you even? Somewhere new. My surroundings have changed.
I had travelled the nebula in an eye blink.
Am I alive?
It wasn't possible, but I'd done it.
Empress NK. Not about. This is Elbereth, isn't it? It saved me. The gods saved me. It sent me home. I'd better take a moment to get my bearings, though. I'm dizzy. Did I come here through the gate? A long-distance hopper. I wonder if these things were how the ancients traveled the nebula. Maybe it has a line of sight to the mine. I wonder if it could take me back again. I wonder how you'd even turn it on. Amir said he spoke a word that made the gate take him away. A control word, perhaps to activate it. A word of ancient. The Nightingale's not here, of course. Am I stuck here now? I need a Raka. Well, we'll probably go there. We have a few inscriptions here. We also found this metal pot. No, we already know what it says. We found the piece of sailcloth, but we couldn't read it. We have a few solvable inscriptions, I guess. What we do is forever. We have... Sleep safely, my child. Okay, that was... solved. And so, path for Heaven's Vault was lost. Probably so the path. Yep. And so the path for Heaven's Vault was lost. Do not lose hope. Okay. As rivers flow, so do we. As the rivers flow? As the rivers flow, so do we. I give you my heart. How romantic. Drown in stars is blessing? To drown in the stars is a blessing. Oh yeah, considering how they try to return you to the loop by putting you back in the river. That makes sense. And we have now sail towards temple. Towards the temple? Towards the temple. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end this episode here. That was certainly a very interesting find. Who or what was that down there? I wish we could have asked more questions, but we were unable. We kind of practically died. Or almost did, but thankfully it hobbled us away. That location, though, that's a very interesting location. Let's bring up the timeline for a second. So, what do we have here? We have the modern age when we are here. The Dark Age, which was after the fall of Iox. The Holy Empire, which was when Iox was an empire. And the Steel Empire, which, based on everything I'm seeing, I think was an empire ruled over by robots. And then the first empress of the Holy Empire came and overthrew them. And if the Sculptor's Moon was in the was during the Steel Empire, then that means the robots basically treated everyone as slaves. The Age of Sail, okay, we know when that is. That was when people were traveling throughout that time. During the period when they were sailing on massive ships. We have the Settlement Age. Settlers spread across the nebula, establishing a network of moons. Fragments of writing survive from this time. Before the Empire, a mercantile civilization spanned the nebula, traveling and transporting goods in enormous ships. An empire ruled by robots that grew out of an older system of governance. The Holy Empire ruled by a deified emperor and built upon a previous empire governed by robots. Very little is known of the years between the fall of Iox and the founding of the Iox Protectorate, and the modern age began with the founding of the Protectorate, a collaboration of moons under Iox's leadership. We still have the Ancient Time. The only relics from the Ancient Time are fragments of writing, but on Iox they believe the distant path will soon become our future. And the furthest back we have is the Ancient Observatory, the oldest thing there is. Okay, well, that's all we have here. Next episode, let's go down to God's slums and Timor and see if maybe he has something to say, and hopefully Enkita will come back. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Cheswick44, that is Aaliyah. This has been a Let's Play of Heaven's Vault, and I shall see you all next time.